for the fans. The glory for the pinstripes.
Do you smell that? It's the smell of a front office about to make the same old mistake, thinking the logo on the cap wins games by itself. It's January 12th, 2026, and the news coming in isn't just bad, it's a bucket of ice water to the face of anyone expecting a fully operational Death Star this season. Cody Bellinger, forget it. The standoff has turned into a chasm, but what really makes me want to punch the desk isn't losing Bellinger. It's the audacity to suggest there isn't a decent alternative plan of attack. Let's face the brutal reality here. When you lose your primary target, you don't shrug your shoulders and go home. Buster Olney called it, saying the Yankees would look at Kyle Tucker or Bo Bichette as the famous plans B. Seemed logical, right? Wrong. Bob Clappish, who has sources inside that rarely miss, threw dirt on all of that. Tucker is way over budget. Stop for a second, take a deep breath. Are we the New York Yankees or the Oakland A's? Saying a generational talent like Tucker is out of the budget after they penny-pinched last year is an insult to the intelligence of the fan paying $300 for a ticket. And Bichette looks like he's following Don Mattingly to the Philadelphia Phillies. We missed the boat again. Now, if the offense is stuck in this soap opera, the rotation needs to be the anchor. And here we have a golden opportunity that Brian Cashman cannot let slip. But it looks like he's trying to pay pennies specifically for a filet mignon. I'm talking about Freddie Peralta. Look at this guy's numbers from last season. 33 starts, a record of 17 wins and 6 losses, a tiny ERA of 2.70, and most importantly, 204 strikeouts in 176 and 2/3 innings. Peralta is electric. He has that fire that's missing from a lot of guys in our clubhouse. The Brewers have put the price tag on him. They want a young, controllable starting pitcher ready for the MLB right now. And what did we offer? According to rumors, Ben Hess and Dylan Lewis. Ben Hess is our 6th best prospect, okay? He has a ceiling, but he is not ready to replace Peralta in the Brewers rotation tomorrow. This is an offensive offer. It's like trying to buy a Ferrari by offering a used Honda Civic and a handshake. If you are tired of watching the front office playing chess with pigeons while other teams play actual poker, smash that subscribe button right now. We don't sugarcoat anything here, and if you want the raw, naked truth about the Bronx, this is your place. Back to Peralta. If we want this guy, and we need him, because relying solely on the health of our current rotation is Russian roulette. We are going to have to bleed. The Brewers know they have the leverage. Edward Cabrera cost the Cubs dearly, and Peralta is much, much better than Cabrera. The real conversation starts with Luis Gil or Will Warren. I know it hurts. Luis Gil showed flashes of brilliance. That fastball of his is elite when he has control. But Gil is a question mark regarding health and consistency. Peralta is a proven ace. Would I trade Luis Gil for Freddie Peralta? In a heartbeat. Oh, but the team control, the contract years. To hell with control. We are in a championship window that is closing. Soto isn't going to stay young forever. Judge isn't made of iron. You trade potential for guaranteed production when the trophy is within reach. Offering Ben Hess is signaling to the league that we aren't serious. It's small market posturing. But not everything is doom and gnashing of teeth today. I have to admit, one piece of news made me smile. ESPN gave up the rights. NBC grabbed Sunday Night Baseball. And that means one wonderful thing for those watching games on the Yes Network. David Cone is coming home. We aren't talking about 20 or 30 games. The forecast is for Cone to make 60 appearances in the booth this year. That is a 50% increase compared to 2025. Why does this matter? Because David Cone is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best baseball analyst working today. He manages to translate the analytical revolution, the spin rate, the tunneling into the language of the guy who played ball in the 80s without sounding arrogant, with the departure of John Flaherty, who, let's be honest, never had the same chemistry. Having Cone for 60 games elevates the broadcast level. He isn't afraid to criticize pitch selection. He understands the pressure of being on the mound at Yankee Stadium because he lived it, he bled it. He threw a perfect game in that stadium. Having that voice guiding the narrative during the season, especially if things get tough, is a luxury we deserve. So, the summary of this January 12th morning is bittersweet. On one hand, we have guaranteed quality in the broadcast booth with the triumphant return of David Cone. On the other, we have a front office that seems paralyzed, afraid to spend on Kyle Tucker and afraid to trade valuable pieces for Freddie Peralta. They are trying to be too clever, trying to win on the margins when they should be dominating center stage. We have the resources, we have the trade chips. Question hammering in my head is, do we have the guts? Because looking at the market, seeing Bellinger walk away, seeing Bichette go to the Phillies, and sitting on prospects that might never pan out, that isn't strategy. That is fear. And fear does not win World Series number 28.